I am the rocket man they talk about. I jump from star to star, I'll walk it out.
Hey there guys, my name is Shibby2142 and today we are playing some Battlefield 4 Rush. Although the cap is 75 tickets on most Rush servers, we're gonna try and make it work here. And today we're just gonna be talking about, I don't know, I guess the engineer class, kind of playing some Rush game type, tank positioning, and just kind of whatnot. Just some really silliness. Trying to figure out the lob shots on these tanks. One thing I really do like, especially on bright maps like this, is using the zoom compared to the thermal or the night vision optics. I just think overall the zoom will treat you better in more scenarios than not. You'll probably just have a much better time. So I think the strategy when playing offensive Rush, Mr. Bro Cookie, would be to sit back and kind of just poke at the team, or the enemy team, obviously not your team, while your team pushes up to kind of like progress and to like gain ground on the map. So instead of just like kind of running up there, really Rush style, not Rush game type, but really just trying to like aggressively rush the enemy team with armor, that really won't work for you unless you're using some kind of flying object or vehicle. Why would I say flying object? That really makes no sense. Like what, you know, ride a cruise missile? No. Okay. If you're not using, say, a buggy or like a helicopter to just kind of bomb the point and just get on it really fast, I would not suggest using armor to do that. What you should be doing is what I think I'm doing right here, is just poking at the enemy team, trying to blow up their cover, trying to either suppress them and just help my team progress up the points to then arm the points and then take it out. I think that's the best way to do it. You can pick up a lot of kills. Right now I'm using the tank secondary of the machine gun, while in Battlefield 3 my favorite was the canister shot. However, the whole switching and how it would like reload behind the fact kind of does work in Battlefield 4, but it's not as good as it was in Battlefield 3 because of the main cannon needing time to put more rounds, or like reloads the rounds into the refreshes like your ammo count. Basically, geez, I can talk. Of just trying to do work here. And what I'm thinking in my mind is I want to collapse this building. I don't know how that wall's even standing. Like, there we go, finally. To crush all those guys and just to make less cover for the enemy team. And really to just suppress them while the team pushes up and makes ways onto the point. Now, one thing I want to suggest, gosh, just blowing up buildings was so baller, which did not happen in Battlefield 3, but in Bad Company 2, yes, is, for the love of God, please use squad orders. What I mean by that, if you're the squad leader, so if you notice bottom left, there is the fine gentleman who is at the top of the squad with the star. He is the squad leader of this particular squad. Now, I'm not sure if it's Alpha or Bravo or Charlie or Chocolate Sauce or whatever, but what you need to do is look at the objective and press Q. Now you might need to press Q maybe once or twice. Probably should blow up the mines or whatever that's in front of you. So when you're an armor driver, please pay attention to those. If you have to shell it a couple times, it's better than getting yourself killed. But anyways, like I was saying, please issue squad orders. It's free points. It's very easy. It helps everyone rank up. It helps you get the squad perks, which basically give you an advantage. Let's say for defense, you take 10% less damage to the chest, or you get more ammo, or you get more grenades. Like, you guys, please, I'm not saying you guys, but just everyone else on Battlefield does not seem to understand the concept of squad orders, and it's just very frustrating. Because there's no disadvantage to it, and it's extremely easy. It's not like you have to pull up your mini-map or your spawn screen, like right-click and put attack here, like you had to do in, I believe, like 2142 in Battlefield 2. It's very, very simple. So even if it's not on the right objective, just do it anyways, because usually it's very generous with your radius of squad points, and it's just it's such a pet peeve of mine. Pet peeve. I'm sorry, I'm a little drunk right now. I'm trying to talk to you guys. I'm trying to have a heart-to-heart with you all. And I think the laws, they're too easy. I'm sorry, but I think they're a little easy mode that you just essentially aim at a vehicle and it'll just kind of like give you the hit. Where it just kind of, after a while, this will like auto-lock and auto-target. So this gameplay is going to be a mixture of tank driving and also engineer, aka 5C. with the RPG as our choice of weaponry. Choice of, what the fuck am I talking about? Weaponry. We have any snipe here. Do I die here? If this is my death, I don't think I die for the rest of the round. If I do, I get revived. So anyways, I think I'm looking for the tank spawn. I don't know if I get it. Try to pay attention here. Is it coming? 'Cause I think I get in the tank again, but maybe not. Anyways, what I've noticed so far is the default weapons for most classes are pretty great. So for the AK-5C, I think this is my favorite engineer weapon so far. As the M16A3 from Battlefield 3 as the assault class was my favorite weapon for that because it was just pretty much good at everything. It wasn't really the best at everything, but it was good enough. And then people realized that it was really amazing, and then everyone said it was OP and too easy. Well, that's what I see in the AK-5C, where it's just kind of good at everything. It just gets the job done. Especially if you put muzzle brake on particular weapons. I think the muzzle brake is pretty easy mode because there's really no downside. Like, why would you ever just full auto fire? Like, yeah, it's going to increase the spread, but everyone kind of just burst fires for the most part. There's no downside. Like, if you're wondering, or if you're ever confused, like, should I do heavy barrel or suppressor? Just always do muzzle brake. It eliminates 25% of your vertical recoil, and it just makes everything feel so much more accurate. Highly suggested. Another thing I want to mention is I appreciate all you guys entering into my Battlefield 4 and Battlefield 4 Premium giveaways. I've been giving out some codes here and there, at least on every video, and I do have more every now and then. Like, I get some from G2A, they like what I do, I promote them. It's kind of just a win-win for everyone. So definitely enter when I have one of those giveaways before, because I like giving away codes to an amazing game. Like, I actually like Battlefield 4, unlike when Battlefield 3 changed, I feel like halfway, or like, well, not halfway because the game lasted so long. I'd probably say after, I want to say 3, 4, or 5 months into the game, something just changed, and it just completely ruined the game for me. Now, one thing I'm noticing that I'm really not liking about Battlefield 4, I know, truth be told, is I've noticed this when you zoom in, when a commander has EMP up, I think, the EMP UAV, it like messes with your zoom. Now, I don't think it's in this particular gameplay because either the commander was off or, I don't know. Regardless, it like makes it fuzzy, and it's really annoying. I don't know if you guys noticed that too. So is that the EMP? I don't really know. But anyways, like, regardless of me trying to like beast on people, I didn't have my XP boost bone going, so I was getting that in there. I noticed it stop. Is please repair your armor. Like, regardless of if I'm getting like kill assist points and all that stuff for this guy, just having him here and shelling the enemy, blowing up cover, suppressing people, hitting their armor, that means so much more than you know to like progressing on Rush. It really does mean a lot. And it just, I have a big heart-on for helping armor, especially when it seems like they know what they're doing. I was trying to arm that point, but it was already armed. Yeah, just please be considerate. If you see armor, just heal it. I know it's not a ton of fun just holding. Oh, sorry, I had to like swallow something there. A little burp. Excuse me. I know it's not the most entertaining thing to watch ever, but it really does help everyone out. As you notice, the squad orders are on this B flag, so the squad leader here was pretty much on his game. We have our full squad perks, so as I think I was using defense, so I had like quicker regen of health. It's not like a lot, but it's enough that it makes it worth. If you guys understand my lingo here. I do really like this map. It's pretty sweet. This guy in my squad, he's kind of sitting here, so I'm gonna come and help him out. Just helping people repair.
Build that tank.
Be such a bro. And I do like the voiceover IP in this game. As you can hear, I'm like talking over that guy. It actually sounds really good, and it's very easy. So if you guys are playing on the PC, the default key for that is your left alt button. Now it's not in the prime location, but it's good enough if you just want to say a couple things, and I believe you can also talk to them when you're dead. So do note that as well. So hopefully some more Rush servers get more flushed out where it's not just locked at 75 tickets, because if you're playing on, let's say, like a 64-man server, the rounds are pretty much 5 minutes or less. And the reason why I didn't knife that guy there, or this guy here, I mean, regardless of him shooting me, is because I find the knife not very reliable. It's not like Battlefield 2 or 2142, where it's just one swipe and they go down. It's the whole animation. And that's really not of my interest to just get there and might get shot from behind. I just want to go in there and take the guy out. When arming an MCOM, I highly suggest that you guys go prone and try to put the MCOM and you between the enemy. So that way you're not arming the objective with the enemy team able to shoot. I was trying to jump on this roof. I don't think it's possible. But pretty much when it comes down to the last point, just kind of sit here and just keep the enemies off. I mean, yeah, you can throw C4 on it and just kind of see what happens. But I think actively watching and just trying to keep people proactively off the point before they have a chance of arming it or disarming it in this particular scenario is the best way to do it. So this round, I end up going 21-2, playing some armor and then going on the ground when we had 2 tanks going. I don't place MVP on the team, but I do pretty well. I think I got like an objective to... I seriously cannot talk. An objective or 2 during this gameplay. And yeah, if you guys have any comments or thoughts about anything I said during the video, please leave them below as comments. I like seeing what you guys have to say. We did quite well. My name is Shibby. Leave me squad orders. I'll see you guys next time.